One of the darkest, and I think really most worrying parts of Pam Bondi's testimony before the House Judiciary Committee yesterday was when it was revealed that they have apparently been spying on members of Congress, desperately trying to find out what the hell was going on with Epstein. Take a look.
The image that you're looking at right there shows on the inside front cover of that binder a one-page sheet that at the top says Jayapal Pramila Search History. One possibility is that the Department of Justice can look to see how Congresswoman Jayapal, having some sort of like username, what her search history was with respect to it, and be prepared to address questions about what she saw in those files, in addition to any other quote unquote opposition research that the Attorney General had on her.
Okay, so they apparently, when they brought in the members of Congress to 3, like, I don't know, IMAX or whatever, and let them look at the documents, only there, now you can't do it remotely, you just have to do it there. They were also recording what they were searching for. And the person in the interview laid out one possible, maybe arguable, like good reason you would do that, which is, well, I know I'm gonna be asked questions about all this, and there's obviously so much, I wanna be prepared, I wanna be helpful, because I'm a serious person, a serious lawyer, and I'm taking this super seriously, so I want to bone up on all of what they searched about so I can answer their questions. But nobody believes that's what she was doing. Nobody thinks she was preparing so she can be helpful during the hearing. She didn't want to answer a single goddamn question. So that possibility that was laid out in the video that's gone. We're not pretending. We're not doing a clown show where we pretend that that's what she was doing. No, they are watching to see what they're looking for, because they do have an actual goal in this. The DOJ has a goal. It is not bringing down co-conspirators. It's not tracking down pedophiles. It's not protecting women or finding justice or anything like that. It is protecting people. It's protecting primarily Donald Trump, but a lot of other people too. Some of the billionaires, some of the donors, foreign politicians, leaders in business, those sorts of things. And so they're watching to see who is being checked up on by Pramila Jayapal, by Jamie Raskin, and let's also be clear that that video referenced Pramila Jayapal's search history, but as you'll see in this clip, it was not limited to Jayapal. Take a look.
It is a violation of the separation of powers for them to essentially be monitoring our computer searches on the Epstein file. So I think it's outrageous that they would do that, and it's Orwellian, and we're going to have some more to say about it soon.
Do you know if Congresswoman Jayapal was the only person?
We have reason to believe that it was happening to everybody who went over there, that they were monitoring everybody's computer searches.
And he gives no indication that they were told ahead of time that that would happen. So I feel like that definitely is something that needs to be investigated. And Luke, it really feels like Pam Bondi has spent more time and effort investigating Pramila Jayapal than she has Epstein's co-conspirators, which is really sad. What do you think?
That tells the whole story. What's the priority here for her? As we've referenced now, it's not giving good answers. I mean, she's done so many things wrong now that this might be a lost cause, but she at any moment could decide to stand on principle and the principle of justice more specifically and transparency. And I think Democrats wouldn't even force those hearings to descend into chaos and name calling at all if she was giving good substantive answers. But as you referenced, there's something that's so indicative of this administration's priority on this issue for her to literally be spending time, as they tell us, they just didn't have enough time to release the documents in accordance with the law, which they still haven't released the majority of the documents. They don't have enough time to protect the victims' identities. They don't have enough time to realize that they're redacting, obviously purposely, perpetrators' name. People who are labeled as co-conspirators are having their identities protected. Oh, that was a mix-up. Sorry, it's just so many documents on time. But we do have time, to have staffers go through and build for Pam Bondi like Oppo research, and maybe just direct that time towards what we're asking you to actually investigate. And then another really indicative clip from this broader hearing was her saying, I don't know if you saw this, she said, you all should be apologizing to President Trump for attacking him. And then at one other part, she said, the reason that you're bringing this up, her point was, I can't remember the exact wording, but it was essentially the reason you're focusing on Epstein is because the Dow Jones is doing well and you're trying to distract from that. And it's like, I don't even know, I can't even put myself in the mindset of what world she's in where she thinks anyone, right, left, left or center hears her say stuff like that and thinks it makes any sense at all.
Yeah. And I can't imagine one right winger who would be like, I really do think that Biden and Harris were involved in this stuff, but oh wait, my 401k just went up. Oh, I don't care about that anymore. Who needs justice for elite pedophiles? I'm gonna retire well. No actual person thinks that way. And Pam Bondi doesn't even think that way. That's just, she needs some diversion. She needs some tactic, and it's a pathetic one. It makes her look clownish because she's not actually good at this. When you choose all of the people around you based purely on loyalty, you're not choosing based on talent, expertise, experience. By definition, you're choosing based on loyalty, and that's what he's done. And the lawyers suck. She's basically Alina Habba. That's all she is. They're all not good lawyers. They're not good researchers. Think about it, and I'll end on this. She is the AG. Can you imagine the feather in her cap that it would be were she to find and take down an Epstein co-conspirator? Oh my God, it turns out this billionaire I did an interview with one of the survivors, and then I went into the files. I started talking to people, and it turns out these people also committed sexual assault, and I took them down. Think about it. Oh, our regime is so good at fighting crime or whatever. Is she even acting like that's a thing she would hypothetically want to do?
And it'd be so easy because she has the guy's number.
Exactly. Yeah, she has dinner with him all the time. No, like that is what a person who actually cares about justice would be going for, and she is not even pretending because she can't. She can't because Donald Trump does not want the government to legitimize the Epstein thing. He doesn't want any of them to act like this is a serious issue. You do not turn around and look at those victims, okay? You do not pretend that they are humans deserving of respect or compassion, because that would hurt Donald Trump's fifis, because he doesn't care about them and he doesn't care about the issue, and he is super, super scared about what might come out. And so that's why you get this ridiculous performance from a Pam Bondi.
If you enjoyed that, make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming an actual member. But you're probably wondering, why the hell would I do that, John? First off, calm down. The stakes in this are very, very low. But also, when you click the join button and you become a member, you get access to bonus content that I make every week, and it's a ton of fun. You get access to tons of custom emojis and more besides that. By the way, if you join at tier 3, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself and other awesome people, and we always have a great time. By the way, you'll get all that going forward, but you also unlock years of the back catalog. That is literally 100 or more bonus clips, top 10 lists, debates, and more. What are you waiting for? Click the join button below. Your support powers our show, and we couldn't do it without you. Or at the very least, I wouldn't really want to try. Viewers like you keep me here. So thank you in advance for joining.